Memory Skills Show. My name is John Keith, the Memory Trainer, and this is Dr. Joe Pons. And this is a very unique show. This show is dedicated to improve your memory, about learning, all things to improve yourself. This is the first show, the first one, when we're going to give you a couple of background concepts on us. And Dr. Joe, this is Dr. Joe Pons.
Yeah, John, great to be here, and I'm very excited about what we're doing and what we're able to offer those who tune in and listen and watch. And just a little bit about my background. I think I first started memory training way back when. I had a need to remember names and faces. Being in the military at the time, I had one of those positions where oftentimes I would be in the presence of high-ranking officers, sometimes in a receiving line, and one of the duties that I had was to introduce the individuals in the receiving line to the commanding officer.
You better get the names right.
I get it right.
Oh, yes.
100% right. I mean, after all your career, rests upon that. And,
yeah.
So I decided that I would maybe invest a little money and purchase a book. And the very first book that I remember was the Memory Isometrics course by Harry Lorraine.
Oh.
And it's an old book. I don't even know if it's still in print nowadays, but nevertheless, that's how I got started. And from there, as a matter of fact, I got so good at it, that you know how magicians, would say, well, let me show you a trick, and,
yeah.
and that kind of, wears out, very quickly.
Right.
Well, I was doing the same thing with memory. I had people, writing down a list of things,
Oh, yeah, and you memorize and giving it back.
Yeah. And so I would say, pull your list out, so they pull the list out, and I said, yeah, the first item was this, the third item, the 15th item, and so forth. And so after a while, everybody in the workplace had these little pieces of paper.
Okay. As long as they didn't litter.
Yeah,
That's really great. Yeah.
So eventually, kind of got tired of it. I said, "Oh, Joe, I'm tired of
Yeah.
So that kind of faded.
Yeah.
So then I had to come with something else, and so then I started carrying a deck of cards around.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so I asked them to shuffle a deck. And so they would, and I said, okay, just, pick about 6, 7 cards, face down,
right.
because I don't want to see it, and I don't want you to see it either. And so they put the cards down, and so then they would call off the names of the cards.
Right.
And so when they were done,
then
I think about a little bit, and then in a few seconds, I would give them the names of the cards that they had selected.
Yes.
And it was amazing. It wasn't a magic trick, but it was a memory.
It was a memory. Memory exercise, really.
Exactly what it was.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, yeah. Well, my similar background too. I started with magic and having fun, and all of a sudden I started remembering names. My background's a little different. I had a lot of teachers, including Harry Lorraine. Also, my father's cousin, who did some things in the USO, entertaining with memory. He was kind of a magician, but at the end he would repeat sentences the audience gave him before the show. Like the piano had green keys or something like that. And he would do this with like 10 to 15 people, and that was kind of amazing. Got to know him and a lot of other important memory people, and then I started developing my own stuff. And of course, being in the sciences, you used memory and all the unique, I shouldn't say tricks. We don't want to say memory tricks. It's memory skill. That's why it's called the Memory Skills Show. And that's how I got involved with it. And all of a sudden, instead of demonstrating, like memorizing a magazine or, the whole audience, which is my trademark, the magazine, that is, people wanted to learn it. And that's how I got involved with it in a quick nutshell, because and we do all the twists and turns, and we're here, and that's why we kind of came up with this impromptu show to help people with their memories about education. And in the future, hopefully, we'll have guests or two, and put the production a little bit better, in a better mode too. But it's just to get the word out there that you don't have to suffer with bad memory. It's either trained or untrained, and even our major memory people, which I consider us and other people, use the same terminology that's been in the books for many, many years. Memory's not a new skill, as you know that.
No, it's not.
I mean, I've researched it down to 2,000 years, and I knew where other memory trainers researched their books, but it doesn't make a difference. We are the messengers. We want to give that skill out. We want to have you at least improve your memory and stop complaining about it. And what's the number one complaint usually in memory, Dr. Joe?
You remember, well, I can't remember anything.
Yes. I don't know what planet I'm on. You know. Another one is names. You know, I can't remember. Oh, I'm 25 years old. I can't remember. Oh, that's an excuse. And most people do excuses. We're not going to have any excuses on this show. But we don't want to be like a machine either. We're not talking about a total memory that everything is memorized, and that's boring, I would say, because we're acting like machines. There are skills out there, and we teach them, and at the Memory College, we have to get that plug in, and memorycollege.com is right there in the back. But the concept is that it is teachable, and if at any age, memory can be improved or trained. You know, the trained, untrained concept, which all memory people have used. Either trained or untrained, and if you forget a little bit, that's good because you're absent-minded. Well, we have techniques to help absent-mindedness because we're all human, but we can improve. And what's the bottom line of all memory training, Dr. Joe? It's confidence building. It's not to memorize any little, particular piece of information. It's just having a good view on life and being confident. And when you're confident, success knocks at the door. I think that's very, absolutely.
I think you said that. I can't improve on that.
Yeah. But so we'll have demonstrations in the future shows. And we're on location here in Mount Dora, Florida, and that's I guess a couple of people know that out there in TV land. But so we're trying to do that, and we have videos already. If someone wants to jump the gun and go to our videos on YouTube, and we do have different ones. One, I have to pat myself on the back, is I believe 113,000 visitors, and mine is Improve Your Memory with Popcorn, and you have one which...
Yes, the 3 R's of remembering, just like ingredients that go into a cake. I want you to remember anything. There are at least 3 ingredients, and they all begin with the letter R. Very easy to remember. And I also have a second video, which is 3 steps to remembering names. It's a very common thing, as John already mentioned. A lot of people, think that, well, if they've been introduced to someone and then 5 seconds later, they don't remember their name. Well, if you remember that club, okay, then you can tear up the card, throw it in the trash can, because once you watch this video, I give you 3 steps to remembering names. And that's any name. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's an odd sounding, a foreign name, or anything else. But nevertheless, we give you this information. As Jan said, it's very practical. We want to ensure that not only you have confidence in remembering, but also maintain a positive attitude also, because you know that you can do this. So it's not, that John, was born with,
born this way, whatever that way is, my usual line.
There you go. I wasn't born that way. We both acquired these skills because memory training is in fact a skill. And as such, just like anything else, you have to practice. And if you don't practice, as they say, what you don't use, you lose. So most of the time, we have fantastic memories. We remember anything that we want to remember. But at the same time, if we don't practice these skills, if we don't use these skills, then we can be as forgetful as anybody else on the planet. And so we just want you to know that we're just ordinary folk. And the best thing about, what John and I do is that it's not so much how long we've been training and all of that, but it's the fact that we can teach you, we can train you, we can train anyone to remember, to have a trained memory. And so you can remember anything that you want to remember. And if you follow our instructions, the information that we're going to give you, and apply it, put it into practice, then you will demonstrate, not to us, but to yourselves, that you can have a fantastic memory, but more especially a trained memory as well.
That's absolutely. I can't improve on that. It's also, you got to realize that many people go through life thinking that memory is not teachable. And they say, oh my God, I have this memory. I'm 25 years old. I can't remember it. That's ridiculous. It's more that you're stressed. And another thing we're just going to throw in, stress. If you can reduce your stress, you improve your memory by anywhere from 5 to 10% instantly. That popcorn, everyone says, do you eat popcorn to improve memory? No, it's not really. Improve your memory with popcorn is the big video, but it's not. And this, by course, if you look at that, it's not my younger brother. I have a new look with the gray beard. So the older video, which had a lot of popularity, has a different look, but it's still the great message that you can improve your memory with instant tips. Now these, the videos we put together on YouTube is like instant tips. Now that's not the skill that allows me or Dr. Joe to memorize a magazine or memorize an entire audience. I got to pat myself on the back being on the front page of the New York Times memorizing 644 people, but I wasn't born that way. It was a trained skill. So basically what we want to do is just put the memory skills show together to kind of have a free-for-all talk on memory education, have, as said before, in the future some guests, and just having a good time. We're going to probably move around the state of Florida, and we'll see how it develops. But I think you're in for a good ride, good skill, and improving grades, or if you're going back to school, which is a big thing. Everyone wants to retrain. Hey, I'm older. Can I, remember this stuff? Yes, you can with the right skill. And one of the skills is memory skills. So with that in mind, I think this is a good intro of our backgrounds and what we have for you planned. We'll have demonstrations, we'll have some teaching in conjunction with other things. I think it's going to be an exciting series. I don't know how many memory skills shows we'll have, but at least we'll give you, the public, a taste of what we do at the Memory College. And I guess we could give out, there'll be credits at the end with information, contact information. But we have www.memorycollege.com and mine, www.memorytrainer.com. And you can contact us there. All the contact information will be at the end on the credits. Dr. Joe, anything last words before we say so long for the first chapter, and hopefully a lot more, and who knows, we'll shave our beards or whatever, and make people think, oh my God, this is the wrong thing, and have you forget? No, we're not going to do that. This is a little joke, but we're going to improve your memory and improve your quality of life. Dr. Joe?
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening, and we'll see you in the next video.